Hi, my name is Frank Petrillo from Montreal, Canada, and welcome to our show, Muscle and Nutrition, Season 1, Episode 1. Just to let you know, we will be talking about everything that has to do with muscle and nutrition for athletes, bodybuilders, fitness, Mr. and Mrs., and anybody that wants to know anything about exercising, muscle, and nutrition. It's very, very important for me for our first show to introduce from Montreal, Canada, the two brothers that started it all in 1946, well really in 1936 with their first magazine. And also they started the IFBB, the International Federation of Bodybuilders. And I would like to introduce to you Mr. Joe Weider, who is 100 years old. May he rest in peace, lived a long, long life, very healthy, created bodybuilding with his brother Ben. They started a revolution, and I'm very, very proud to be from Montreal, Canada, where it all started. The IFBB headquarters were here for over almost 70 years, and now it's in Madrid, Spain. Welcome to our show, Muscle and Nutrition, sponsored by P2P Media, producer, and also iSmartNutrition.com. Hi, welcome back to Muscle and Nutrition, and now we're going into our nutrition segment. I would like to talk about products that are sent to us by a lot of supplement companies that would like us to test their products, check out their products, talk about their product. Let's see what we got over here. We got everything in here. We got fat burners, we got protein, you name it, test boosters, post pre-workouts, all type of amino acids. There's this product over here that really caught my eye. It's a product called Prosotropin. It's a protein that has everything but the kitchen sink in it, okay? That's the best way for me to explain it. What I loved about this product is that on one scoop, you're gonna get 30 grams of pure isolated protein. The protein in here is from isopro and isocut, which is isolated, which means that there's no fat in the protein. What really interested me about this product is it's got everything inside of it. It's got branched chain amino acids, okay? It's got nitric oxide, which is the amino acid arginine alpha ketoglutarate, which is the amino acid that builds mass. Great for soccer players, hockey players, baseball, football, because there's a lot of ingredients in here that are cramp blockers. It's got the zinc and magnesium inside. It's got one of my favorite amino acids, glutamine, which basically cleans your liver and your whole gut, and basically releases growth hormone while you're sleeping. It's got everything in here to recover muscle, build muscle, burn fat, keep you lean, keep you strong. We need protein, especially if you're an athlete. Very, very important. Protein is the building block of bones. If you're a woman and you're doing a lot of sports, if you're just the everyday woman that just wants to stay lean and in shape, keep your hair, your nails, your skin in the best conditioning, this is a great product. It's something that I really recommend. It's available at iSmartNutrition.com. Now we're going to go into the exercise department. What I want to tell you, which is really, really important, is when you start exercising, it's always good to talk to your doctor first. Find out what you're capable of. Second thing is to find a gym that you feel very comfortable in. You know, it's close to your home, not too far, maybe walking distance. So many different styles of training. I mean, there's circuit training, there's intensity training, high intensity training, there's cardiovascular training, there's mass training, there's muscle building training. It depends what's good for you. If you're an athlete, it's very, very important to find a trainer that can help you towards your sport. I mean, if you're a soccer player, if you're a hockey player, football player, baseball player, basketball player, there's different styles of training that can help you become a better athlete. Very, very important. Find what works for you. But what's really important is I notice a lot of people when they join a gym, they go crazy. You know, they go 5 days a week, they spend 2 hours a day, and after a month they quit because it's just too much. I think at the beginning, it's, you know, what's really good is to do maybe 10 minutes of cardio and then maybe about 15 to 20 minutes of training with weights or machines. Also remember too, you know, I see people sometimes doing an hour and a half of cardio. But what people don't realize is that after 20 to 25 minutes of cardio, you start to burn into muscle tissue. So It's not something that I really recommend. What's really important is for some people, they really want to build a strong cardiovascular. So that's fine as long as they know that they'll lose some muscle tissue along the way. If you don't know what you're doing, it's very important to get a trainer. Why is it important to get a trainer? Well, because if you don't do the exercises properly and you injure yourself, then you know what? You've even now put yourself back even more. So technique is very important, very important to start with light weights. Sometimes I see guys in the gyms, I even see women sometimes using weights that are just too heavy for them. And the technique is poor. They can really hurt themselves. So, in this show, Muscle Nutrition, what will be really cool as we go on, we're going to be bringing on trainers. We're going to show you proper training techniques. We're going to finish the Muscle Nutrition show with questions and answers. I want to ask Joe, the producer, to pass me the emails that have come in. Thank you, Joe. Our fine producer, Joe, over here from P2P Media. Okay, what do we have here, Joe? Let me read. Okay, what is a good protein? From Tom from Toronto, Canada. I want to go. Okay, I like this one. Okay, we're going to go with this one. What is a good fat burner? From Angela from Houston, Texas. Okay, Angela. Talking about supplements again. I'm going to go to our goodie bag over here. And, here I got some fat burners over here. Like I got the CutTech 360. I have Ripped FX8 and so many others. What makes a good fat burner, Angela? Well, let's face it, to burn fat, okay, there is no such thing as that super magic pill. Everybody wants to believe there's a magic pill, but I believe that what's very, very important is exercise and good eating, for sure, because, you got to bring up your protein and drop your carbs. You can read any book that you want about burning fat and diets and so on and so on. At the end of the day, you got to bring up your protein and drop your carbs. What a fat burner will help is that once you commit yourself to a good exercise and, eating well, what will happen is that the fat burner will help you burn faster. It's going to help suppress your appetite. It boosts energy. It metabolizes your fat into energy, which is basically like taking coal and throwing it into the fire. It's going to help burn. But again, if you take a fat burner and you're not eating well and you're not exercising, you're not going to see results. And usually when you don't see results, you stop taking a product. Fat burners, Angela, are made of herbs. Most of them are safe. But like anything else, they contain guarana extract, which is like a form of caffeine. So it's not something that you want to pop 10 pills a day. I would recommend 2 to 3 pills a day, more in the morning, because if you take it at night, you probably won't sleep. But it will help boost energy. It will help burn belly fat. It will help burn fat. And it will suppress your appetite. So again, Angela, I want to thank you so much for that question, because there's so many people that ask about fat burners and, they don't really know what a fat burner is. Our show will air every Friday night. We will be on Facebook, YouTube, episode 2. We will be talking about the first gyms, when they open, the introduction of the first gyms, the modern day gyms. We'll be talking about testosterone boosters. We'll be talking about exercise, the 4-day split. What is a 4-day split exercise? You must have heard that in the gym sometimes. I've heard people go, but what's a 4-day split? My trainer gave me a 4-day split, but what does it mean? Why a 4-day split is very important to exercising. It's something that I really like. When I used to train, I like the 4-day split. Thank you very much, and we'll see you on episode 2, Muscle Nutrition. Stay strong, stay healthy, be happy.